Welcome back to the channel, guys. It's your boy Smokester here, back at you with another video. And today we have our next creator spotlight, who is gonna be none other than the man King MX. And I gotta tell you guys, this man's been at it for a long time. He has been putting out banger after banger, and he's just a very awesome guy, very loyal, very nice, and just very respectable. You know what I'm saying? So now, for those of you that may not have tuned in to my last creator spotlight, I'm gonna give you a little quick rundown on how this works, right? So we are going to pick out a track creator once a week of my choice, and then I am going to pick 5 tracks if they've made at least that many, and I'm going to put them into a video with me spinning laps on them, talking about the track creator, talking about anything I know about them or future plans that they have coming up, and the tracks themselves, obviously. So not only is this a good video for you to maybe learn something you didn't know about the person, or you know, maybe find a track you didn't know about, but it's also a good way for new people to the game to get to know track creators and their names, and kind of be able to put the name with a track, or just, you know, you hear that name, oh okay, I know a track that he made before, you know. So we're starting this video off with Scrub Dirty. Now this track, actually, I believe the first version of this track, I'm not sure, I could be wrong, but I think it was like Scrub and Dirty or Scrub and Dirt, something like that, I think was the one that he came out with kind of before this, and then now, you know, rebranded whatever, Scrub Dirt. And man, this track is so fun. Now when you think of a King MX track, or when you see a King MX track, you know that that is a King MX track, and you know this because it's gonna have big jumps, it's gonna be fast, it's gonna be flowy, and it's gonna be fun. You know what I'm saying? So if you are riding a track and it has big jumps and it's flowy and you're having fun and it's fast, chances are you're probably on a King MX track, man. And you know what? King MX is easily up there with my favorite track creators in the game. Obviously, I always say it, Hell Machine is #1, right? King MX is #2, right behind him, for my favorite track creators. And not only is he my favorite track creator, but he has also offered a lot of support towards me, man. Any question I've ever asked about track building, any time that I wanted to chop it up with him, he jumps in a call with me. He's just a very awesome and loyal dude. You know what I'm saying? We got a lot of snakes slithering around out here in the MX bikes community, who will smile in your face and say great things to your face, and then they will talk crap behind your back. You know what I'm saying? Not gonna say any names, but you know what? Just know I know if you are watching. Also, we are on to the next track now. So this, at #4, will be Wilderland. Now this originally was branded as Mordor Moto Park and released on the MX Bike Shop. Now it is on MXB mods for free, and it has been reskinned and retextured to have actual soil rather than lava. Now I really liked Mordor Moto Park, and they are pretty much the exact same track, but I like this one more. I like this one more for the simple fact that it has a more true to feel dirt bike track feel, for lack of a better, for lack of me being able to put better words together. You know what I'm saying? So I really like the texturing he did on here. I really love the fact that he switched it up to, you know, soil. I love that he put my face on the track. But just overall, this track is so iconic and just so fun. I love it, man. Now I think that, well, I guess I can't say I think, I should say I wish that this would hold down in servers the way that Countryside has, man. There's so many free King MX tracks that have come out, I don't know why we don't just have a free rotating King MX server. You know what I'm saying? Like a King MX free track rotating server, because all of his tracks are worthy of being just constantly rotated in the server list, man. And you know, it seems like a lot of creators are coming together and trying to make that happen to where we're not always playing the same track. So shout out to those guys that are trying to make that happen, man. But yes, like I said, this track, just very fast, flowy, fun, big jumps. It's a King MX track. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But man, he does such a good job with how he builds his tracks, man. Just, you know, he builds them for the people that are playing the game to have fun. You know, we have a group of people that play the game to grind it and be the best, and then we have the majority who just play the game to have fun. It's a video game, you know. It's the best dirt bike video game, but it's a video game. We are going to move on to the next one into the list right now, though, and this is going to be none other than probably my favorite King MX track ever released, Silver Dollar. Now, this track is very, very good. Now, you can see his progression. So this was one of the first tracks he ever made. And if you look at the progression from this track all the way up to something like Countryside or Backwoods, something along those lines, you will see just how far he has come. And he has just, you know, consistently got better. And I think, you know, this was his first track, but once you played it, you knew he had a skill at making tracks. You know what I'm saying? And sadly, he has lost the files for this track, so he can't like remaster it or remake it. But I'm trying to talk him into it, man. Just completely rebuild it from the ground up with this layout, because this track is just so fun. And actually, I was talking to him tonight, and I just found out that this is actually a real track in real life. This is my favorite section. Step on, step off, triple, and you can actually quad out of that on a 450. And just the way this section flows, and then you jump onto here and like at an angle jump off. Just so nice. It just flows so well, bro. So definitely one of my favorites by King MX. Also, shout out to the homie Up Too Late, because I know he agrees with me on this track. We love this track. Like I said, you know, the link will be in the description for all of these. So this is still playable. Now for the next track, we have Flo Villa. Flo Villa is one of those tracks that it just flows. You know what I'm saying? It's in the name. The title of it is Flo Villa. So don't go getting on it thinking it ain't gonna flow, because it's gonna flow. It's fire. It's absolutely just mwah, chef's kiss. You know what I'm saying? Now, this track is a paid track. It is on the MX Bike shop. I believe it's $1. But keep your eyes peeled, man. From the 1st to the 7th of every month on the shop, they have free tracks being released. Now, this track was actually released as part of that at one point. So there's a lot of people that actually have this. So if you get it, like, you know, 4 or 5 people up on this track and you throw it up on a server, you're gonna have quite a few people joining you, because this is a very good track that a lot of people enjoy, including myself. I mean, this track is just amazing. Now, this section right here was the hardest for me for the longest time, bro. And then when they came out with the new beta bikes, they're a little bit faster, so I was able to actually clear that jump on a 250, and it feels so good, man. His tracks are so rewarding when you hit the jumps properly. And then this section coming up here is actually a split section. And I got to be honest, I've ridden this track a lot, and I don't think I've ever taken the sand section on the left side. I just love the way the right side flows. You know what I'm saying? So I usually go with the right side. And now this part is definitely, it can be a little bit challenging too. My front end used to wash out on that berm before that section all the time, and trying to get a flow back is crazy. But that is Flo Villa, and it is on the shop. You guys should definitely go pick that up and support your boy King, man. But coming up next, we have got probably the most played King MX track ever, Countryside. Now, this track is absolutely phenomenal, and everybody knows this track. I mean, if you've scrolled through the server list trying to join an online game, you have probably 98.97% of a chance. Yeah, I don't know where I was going with that, but you have probably seen this. You know what I'm saying? You've probably seen it. And there's a very good reason for that, because it's just so good. Like I said, big jumps, fast, flowy, fun, boom, King MX. Don't mind me, I'm being stupid. I love these tracks though, man. I love King MX. He's a great guy, man, and I just want people to go support him. He you know what I'm saying? Like, I know a lot of people already show love, and a lot of people already know about him. But if you're new to the game and you don't know, now you know. You better recognize when a King MX track drops. It's a guaranteed you got to get it. You know, I honestly don't think that there's a single King MX track I've ever played that I didn't like, which is wild, because I think there's only 2 track creators that are like that. I have never played a Hell Machine track I didn't like, and I've never played a King MX track I didn't like, man. So if you're looking for tracks, bro, you look up in the shop or on the mods and you find one of those guys, it's a banger. It really is. I mean, that's just what it is. So I think on the next creator spotlight, I'm gonna do Fat Muppet, because that is my 3rd favorite track creator. I gotta say, I really like his tracks too. But this right here is Countryside, and you know, I think that it's so popular just because, one, it's free, but also it's so fun. It really is. So do your boy a favor, go check out King MX tracks. Let me know what your favorite King MX track to ever be released was, man. And other than that, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and I will see you guys next time, man. Peace.